everyone. Sarah Boldman here. I am just here to tell you a little bit about how I organize my business. Keep in mind, I am I have a day job during the school year and I have the summers off. So I work my business a lot more in the summer, but during the school year, I really need to be organized and I want to provide some tips for those of you who are working. Sorry for the background noise. Those are my kids in the tub. So I'm doing this while they're in the tub. So I'm going to walk you seriously through what I do. This is my handy dandy bag. Wendy Spencer, my upline coach, bought me this as a gift when I rank advanced, I think last year. And I use this and I have all my stuff in here. So I carry it everywhere in addition to my laptop. So I'm going to kind of go through it all and show you what I have in here. This is just a book she got me as well, and inside I really just I keep it with me, just goals and random notes. If I'm out and about, I might I might have a message. I'm like, oh, make sure I contact Melanie about challenge group or whatever. So this is just kind of a catch-all book, and I do write my dreams in here. Like my next goal is $1,000 per week by Thanksgiving. So getting closer to that goal, and I'm going to reverse engineer that. I've been talking to Wendy about that to make sure that happens by Thanksgiving. So this is one book that's in there. Okay, another thing that's in my bag here, my personal development. Yes, I'm still reading it. It's taken me a while. I'm going to get through it though. It's a great book. I try to read a chapter a day or so. So I have my personal development book in there. Make sure I get to that. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. The rest of the stuff in here, I have like my 21-day fix guides. I have some thank you notes to write thank yous to to new customers or new coaches, and which if you haven't gotten one yet, I haven't gotten to them yet. This is my main binder. It's changed from the beginning when I started using it, but I still use it. I'm just still trying to find a system that works for me, and it's starting to work well. Okay, in the beginning of my binder here, I have a notebook with just an inspirational quote, scripture piece there. And my notebook here, honestly, I just use for takeaways from like national wake-up calls or a YouTube video I watch that inspires me. On the very first page here, and I'm going to get back to this, I have my Star Diamond checklist. I don't know if you can see it. I have posted a picture of it before, but I refer to it all the time. So having a to-do list that you do every single day or throughout the week is really, really, really important, or you will have no direction in this business. So you want to make sure you have that direction. Okay, I have a couple of tabs here. Tab number 1. You'll see scribbles on it because my son got to it, but my contact list and the dates next to it. So I have people, who did I contact for that day, and it just keeps me accountable. I'm now in the practice of doing, instead of 3 contacts per day, I do 21 on Sunday and just do it all at once. It's just worked for me better time management wise. So tomorrow I will be making that list and reaching out to 21 new people. On the next one, I have follow-ups. Short and simple. That's like, for example, if someone showed interest last month but said, you know what, finances aren't good right now, check back with me next month. I write a date on there and a follow-up time and what we're talking about, and that's where I put that. I'm not going to show it in detail, but this next session has all my information for my challenge groups. I keep those of you who are in my current challenge group right now, I take your weights and things like that. I have all my stats in that section. I'm not going to show it to you because it's got private information in there. The next section includes all my coaches and what leg they're on. Okay, so I have that organized. So I have a couple of pages here. I also run my husband's business, and so I have his coaches in here as well. That's pretty much it. So this is has my basic information, but it's real important information in here. Okay, the next thing I have here is a very basic calendar, and I have now gotten in the practice of making, if you can see it, to-do lists on here. or like dates that things are due. For example, like I spoke before, let's say Melanie, follow up with Melanie on this date. I'll write that in this calendar. Okay, so let's see here. You know, I might write for example, I have someone that purchased a 21-day challenge pack. I will write in here the date a week before their next Shakeology order is due to come, and I'll write it in here. Make sure I email them or message them and say, you know, you have another shipment coming. How are you liking it? You know, just to make sure that they realize that another shipment's coming. And if they really love it, I will talk to them about the coaching opportunity at that point and say, hey, you can get it at a cheaper rate. I can also help you recoup your money from Shakeology if you're interested in working the business a little bit. So that's how I organize it. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I organize my time. Now, it's not down to an exact science. I'm constantly working on that. The biggest thing is the 3 vital behaviors. Okay, we all know that. We've all heard it, but I can't stress to you enough how important they are. The first one being your workout and your Shakeology. I've never honestly had an issue with that. I've always done that. That's what I do every single day. You know, that's never really been an issue for me. You want to be a product of the product. So it's important. It doesn't mean you have to be at your goal weight, but it just means that you're working it and you're constantly trying to improve yourself. The next thing, and I have to say this is probably my weakness, is my personal development. I'm trying to work on that, but you should be doing 15 minutes of personal development at least per day. And, you know, whether it be reading a book, listening to a national wake-up call, watching a YouTube video, something positive to help you grow yourself. And the third thing, of course, is inviting, and that includes reaching out to 3 to 5 people per day, adding to your network. That means friend requesting new people, just social networking, and that's including your posts. You want to post 2 to 3 times on your personal page and your like page about not just fitness and not Beachbody products, but just things that revolve around things that makes you you. Okay, so those are the things you want to do on a daily basis. And as I said before, I have a checklist that I've been sort of working off of. So what I have now gotten in the practice of doing, I'm going to show you my list. Sunday nights, I look at my checklist, and then I look at my handy dandy calendar, okay, and I ration out what I need to do. Okay, for example, personal development, that's every single day, so that's got to be an every single day list. Respond to all emails and messages. I don't write that on there because I do that naturally. That's not something I need to write down as a to-do list. Email, thank new customers, new orders. Okay, so I kind of, I'll do that on Saturday. So I have, I'll write on my Saturday. Okay, make sure I email or write thank you notes to my new customers. Check out breaking news and coach online office. Do I do that every day? No, I probably do it once a week. So I pick a day. Which day am I going to really research, look in the back office, make sure I know what's going on. I usually keep it around Tuesday or Wednesday because I'm looking in my coach online office anyway to make sure my downline is, you know, everyone's all kosher for Thursday, no one loses rank, things like that. Reply to fan page posts from previous day. I do that naturally. Connect, say hi to 3 to 5 people. I told you I do that on Sundays. 21 people. I know it says 3 to 5, but for me, 21 works just fine. I get enough people reaching out to me from my posts that it works just fine for me. Check in and post in all Facebook groups. That's a daily thing. Okay. And I just learned about a new website that you can use that I'll talk about in a minute. It's called Buffer, that you can set all your posts for the entire week, and I am totally going to use that come the school year when it starts. Complete all scheduled follow-ups. I write those in my calendar anyway, like follow up with this person about this on such and such date, blah, blah, blah. Send out Facebook birthday messages. I do that naturally when I see it's someone's birthday. I try to at least. Complete workout Shakeology. I do that naturally, so I don't really need to write that on. Invite 3 to a challenge group. You know, again, I do that on Sundays. Mondays, check in with Diamond Emerald coaches, so I'll write that on my Monday list. Okay, so I usually, like my working coaches, I'll try to touch base with them. Some of them I Vox, so I stay in touch if they have questions and things like that. Monday's National Wake Up Call. Sometimes I'll listen to the playback later in the week, but Thursdays, Post Success Club points and All Stars. I usually do that towards the middle and then at the end of the month, just to kind of so everyone knows where they're at. And then occasionally I'll do incentives. Like last month, whoever hit Success Club got a Fixate cookbook. Tuesday, randomly contact hobby coaches. So I might put that on my list. Wednesday, check Coach Online Office, like I said. Thursday, rank advancements. That's at the beginning of the month. If someone has if someone has rank advanced on a Thursday, I'll make sure I acknowledge that. But I usually know ahead of time who's close to it. Share business opportunity with one person. Try to do that, at least once or twice a week, or more. Especially if I do like a call to action post, which I plan on doing one tomorrow. That'll be reaching out to more people. Post vital behaviors and accountability group. I have to be honest, I'm not really good about that. But it is something I should be doing. Watch and listen to at least one training video, so I'll put that in my calendar for the week. Post on both pages, and I'll talk about Buffer in a minute. Add to network, that's friending. Follow-ups, post in Team All-Stars, so I'll kind of write in my schedule which days I want to post what. Develop training videos. I'm not into doing too much of that, although I'm doing one right now. I'm going to try to do more of that. And then I also am trying to follow up with coaches. Okay, so how I organize my day. So that's how I generally organize my business. In the summertime, this is what I do. I get up, I get my cup of coffee, or actually I get up, I work out, drink my Shakeology, pour myself some coffee. Kids get up, I pour them some cereal or whatever they're gonna eat for breakfast. I put on the cartoons for a solid hour and a half. I get some business done. I focus on what do I need to do right at that very moment. Post in my challenge groups. Sorry, I have a child. Is everything okay? Oh, I think they're just having fun. Post in my challenge groups. I post something on my Facebook page. I do all my follow-ups. Those basic bio behaviors I do right away. Then I shut the computer down and I go play with my kids. I do whatever around lunchtime, nap time. When the kids are settled down or relaxing or napping, I'll do another hour. Then at night, when the kids go to bed, sometimes I'll get the laptop open and I'll work solidly for another hour, or I might on my phone kind of casually as we're watching TV. That's pretty much it. Some days there's more. Obviously right now I'm making a video. I just got done listening to an hour video. Some days are going to wax and wane. And preparing for my school year coming up soon, I'm going to use this new website that I just learned about. It's called Buffer. You can schedule all your... Jason, be appropriate. I'm going to schedule all my posts for my challenge groups, for my like page, my personal page, my coaching group, everything. I'm going to schedule them all on Sunday, and I'll do all my invites on Sunday. And throughout the week, it's just going to be follow-ups, response to messages, and workouts. That's it. I'm very sorry about the screaming in the background. The boys are in the tub and they're just having a good old time. So I am just about done with this call with this video. So I hope this was helpful. But again, really it just comes down to doing your vital behaviors, scheduling your business hours, and getting it done. Thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions. You know how to reach me.